Hi, you two. I hope everyone's good and Happy New Year to you all. So, we're going to be doing maths with me, which is very exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing all your lovely work. And today we are carrying on with what we were doing before we had our holiday. We're doing multiplication and division. So, last time we were talking about this, we talked about lots of different things. Remember, multiplication and then divide, we said was a dot and a dot. So let's see what words we're going to learn. So the words we're going to learn are, you've got multiply, rows, equal, product, groups, commutative, array, divide, rectangular, grouping, columns, and sharing. So these are the words you're going to be using when we talk about our, not just today, but all the lessons we're going to learn about multiplication and division. So let's see what we're doing today. So today we're going to build the 2 times table and count in steps of 2 from 0. So let's have a look. Here's a number line and it's going to help us count in twos. So when we start at which one number? Remember it says up here, we're starting from 0. So let's see if we can count in twos. See if you can count with me. If you're unsure, you can when I say it, you can say it afterwards, or you can count at the same time as me. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So we've counted in twos. What do we notice about all the numbers that when we're counting in twos, what do we notice? Now, before we before we had our holiday, we were talking about the 2 times table, and Mia came up with a very good point, which was all the numbers in the 2 times table, are they odd or even? Can you remember what she said? They are even, aren't they? They all have a partner. So if I draw the picture, so if I draw 2 in the Numicon, it has a partner, doesn't it? If I draw 4, they both have partners, don't they? So, do we see a pattern? Can you see a pattern with the numbers and the number line? Can you see anything? I can see that it is one number in the 2 times table, then we miss one. 2 times table, miss one. Say 1, skip 1, say 1, skip 1, say 1, skip 1. So let's see if we can do our own 2 times table. Now this is where you need a piece of paper and you need to see if you can draw a number line like this. You don't have to draw a number line, you could just draw 0 and just write the numbers. But let's see if we can do it. So we've got 0, then what comes next? Remember, we're counting in twos, we're adding, so 2, and this is where the Numicon, the number line, fits in. So you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So this is where we're always counting in twos. We're adding 2 each time. So 0, 2, add 2 more, 4. I'll write the numbers in. So we've got 2, 2 more, then we said 4. Add 2 more, 6. Add 2 more after 6 is 8. And after 8, add 2 more is 10. Now it gets a little bit trickier after that because we haven't got enough fingers, but we can count on, can't we? 10, 11, 12. 12 in your head, 13, 14. 14, add 2 more, 15, 16. 16 in your head, 17, 18. Now, this number line ends at 20, but it doesn't have to. It can end at whatever number you want. It could go all the way to 100. So your number line could finish at 100. It could finish at 50. It could finish. Normally, times tables go all the way to 12. So it'd be 12 times 2. So 10 times 2 is 20. 11 times 2 is 22. 2, and 12 times 2 is 24. So normally it goes all the way to 12. So let's see what we're going to do today. So here's our do it and our twist it on one slide. So what you've got to do is you've got to build the 2 times table by counting in steps of 2. So you've got to write the next 2 numbers. So it goes 0 to 4. What comes next? What comes next? Obviously, I'm not going to tell you the answers. Then on the next line, you're going to write 8, 10, 12. What comes next? What comes next? Remember, you can't write 8, 10, 12 and then 13 because 13 is counting in ones. Remember, we're counting in twos. So you're not writing the next number counting in ones. Remember, we're counting in twos. So the next one, 16, 18, 20. What comes next? What comes next? And the last one, 20, 22, 24. And this one's a little bit harder. And what 2 numbers come next? Once you've done the do it, then you're going to do the twist it. Remember, the twist it is what is it not? So maybe there's Colin is making a mistake, which he quite often does, doesn't he? So Colin thinks that 17 is part of the 2 times table. Explain why he is incorrect. So Colin is wrong, we know that. Nearly every single day in the twist it he's wrong. But why is he wrong? So remember, when we do ours, this is what I get you to write always. And in fact, we can see if we can do it. It's very hard to write with this. You'll learn that Miss Collier is not very good at writing with the mouse. Colin is wrong. And then there's this tricky word that I have written on the board, because. And then I'm going to do a dot, and a dot, because that's where you're going to write the rest of the sentence. So Colin is wrong because. So why is he wrong? Is 17 part of the 2 times table? Well, now we said we knew it wasn't. So why is it not? Why is it not? Now, if I give you a clue, here's the 10s and here's the 1s. So we need to look at the 1s. Is 7 an even number, like all the other numbers in the 2 times table? I'm going to leave it there because I don't want to give you the whole answer. But remember, you need to twist it, and you need to write Colin is wrong because, and then you need to write the rest of the sentence. So this is solve it. And this is where we need to find out if the answer is always, sometimes, or never true. And you are going to circle one of these. Is it always true, sometimes true, or never true? So on a number line, any number in the 2 times table is next to a number that is not in the 2 times table. So if I draw a quick number line here, quick one. So I'm going to go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whoopsie, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now we're going to highlight the numbers in the 2 times table in yellow. And let's see. Okay, so on a number line, any number in the 2 times table is next to a number that is not in the 2 times table. So I'm not going to tell you the answer, but look, here's the number in the 2 times table. This is not 2 times table, not 2 times table, not. So is it always next to it? Is it always, or is it sometimes next to a number, sometimes not, or is it never? What you're going to do is you're going to circle the right answer, or you can write the right answer, and then you need to write this. You need to write why. You're not going to write why, you're going to tell me why. And this is where you're going to use that word again, because. Oh, it's very tricky. I think I'm getting better at this. So because, and then dot, dot, dot. I'm doing dot, dot, dot. You're going to write a sentence. So you're going to write, it's always true, sometimes true, or never true. Remember, you've got to pick one, because, and then you're going to write the rest of the sentence. Okay? And that is your maths for today. You've done your do it, you've done your twist it, and you've done your solve it. Make sure that you take a photograph of your work, or get your parents or someone at home to take a photograph and upload it onto Google Classroom so I can see all the wonderful work you're doing and mark it. And I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow for another day of maths. Bye, Zeus class.